Welcome to God's Powerful Son, your GPS, with directions to eternity, using references from the Life Application Study Bible, NIV. Here's your host, David Brower, a true believer.
Thanks, Alan. This is David Brower, reminding you that you don't need to take notes on this podcast, as the complete transcript is in the Our Blog section at gps2eternity.com. In this edition of Your GPS to Eternity, we will continue our study of Proverbs. Proverbs was mostly written by King Solomon, but Agur and Lemuel each contributed to one of the latter sections. King Solomon's primary purpose in writing Proverbs was to teach people how to attain wisdom, discipline, and a prudent life, and also how to do what is right, just, and fair. In short, to apply divine wisdom to daily life and to provide moral instruction. While his audience was the people of Israel, he actually broke that down into specific targets, if you will. First is to help provide wisdom for young people. Second, wisdom for all people. And third, wisdom for leaders. Today, we will focus on Proverbs 1:1 through 9:18, wisdom for young people. This is where Proverbs begins with a clear statement of its purpose, to impart wisdom for godly living. The first few chapters are Solomon's fatherly advice to young people. Although most of the material in this section is directed toward young people, all who seek wisdom will greatly benefit from these wise words. This is where one can discover the source of wisdom, the value of wisdom, and the benefits of wisdom. The purpose and theme of Proverbs is better stated in Proverbs 1:1 through 1:7. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, for gaining wisdom and instruction, for understanding words of insight, for receiving instruction in prudent behavior, doing what is right and just and fair, for giving prudence to those who are simple, knowledge and discretion to the young. Let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance. For understanding proverbs and parables, the sayings and riddles of the wise. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Prologue. Exhortations to embrace wisdom. In Proverbs 1:8 through 1:19, there is a warning against the invitation of sinful men. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. My son, if sinful men entice you, do not give in to them. If they say, "Come along with us," let's lie in wait for innocent blood. Let's ambush some harmless soul. Let's swallow them alive like the grave, and whole like those who go down to the pit. We will get all sorts of valuable things and fill our houses with plunder. Cast lots with us. We will all share the loot. My son, do not go along with them. Do not set foot on their paths. For their feet rush into evil. They are swift to shed blood. How selfless to spread a net, where every bird can see it. These men lie in wait for their own blood. They ambush only themselves. Such are the parts of all who go after ill-gotten gain. It takes away the life of those who get it. We encourage you to pick up your Bible or open it on your phone or computer and consider the remainder of wisdom for young people. Proverbs 1:20 through 33 details wisdom's rebuke. Proverbs 2:1 through 22 describes the moral benefits of wisdom. Proverbs 3:1 through 35 describes how wisdom bestows well-being. Proverbs 4:1 through 27 encourages you to get wisdom at any cost. Proverbs 5:1 through 23 warns against adultery. Proverbs 6:1 through 35 gives warning against folly. Proverbs 7:1 through 27 expresses a warning against the adulterous woman. Proverbs 8:1 through 36 describes wisdom's call. And Proverbs 9:1 through 18 describes invitations to wisdom and folly. And that will conclude the first section of Proverbs, wisdom for young people. Join us next time when we lead you through Proverbs 10:1 and 24:34, wisdom for all people. We invite you to visit the Prayer Requests tab on our website and let us know how we can be praying for you. If you ever have any suggestions or comments regarding what we share with you each week, just click on the Contact Us tab, also at gps2eternity.com. Until next time, this is David Brower, asking you to remember that God's powerful Son is your GPS, providing you with directions to eternity.
You've been listening to God's Powerful Son, your GPS, with directions to eternity. Now you can find us using your voice command on Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant, Cortana, and Bixby. Just say GPS to eternity. New podcasts with transcripts are available every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time at GPS2eternity.com. Thank you for listening, and may God bless you and your family.